Baseball in the 19th century, 1871. The ethics of baseball. When the players of baseball first assumed to style their amusement the national game, a good many were disposed to think that the only American games deserving of that name are politics, draw poker, billiards, horse-trotting, stock jobbing, and railway stealing. These are American amusements, and always will be. But among these, baseball has certainly taken a leading position, and in popular interest and enthusiasm, has obtained preeminence. It is now playing nearly every day, in most of the leading states, and the scores and runs made by the champion clubs are telegraphed to all parts of the Union, and waited for around every news bulletin with as much interest and by as excited and eager crowds as gathered during the war to learn the latest catastrophe or victory attending the national arms. Chicago Tribune, Sunday, June 11th, 1871. The 1871 Major League Baseball season would see the Philadelphia Athletics claim the best record with a 21-7 mark. Led by the pitching of manager Dick McBride, who would go 18-5 with a 4.58 ERA and 15 strikeouts over 222 innings pitched, and slugger Levi Meyerl, who would hit a Major League leading .492 in 132 plate appearances, while hitting 4 home runs, 40 RBI, an OPS plus of .237, while also leading the league in on-base percentage with .500, slugging with .700, and OPS with .1200. Cal McVey and Ross Barnes, both of the Boston Red Stockings, would be on the heels of Meyerl, hitting .431 and .401 respectively, while not hitting a single home run between them. That same Boston Red Sox team would see the legendary baseball Wright brothers play together with George at shortstop and Harry in the outfield. Rookie Cap Anson would start his long and celebrated career that season playing for the last place 4-21 Rockford Forest Cities, leading the team at hitting with a .325 average in 25 games, playing alongside the likes of Cherokee Fisher and Pony Sager. Chicago White Stockings pitcher George Zetlin would begin his career by leading the league in ERA with 2.73 and recording a record of 18-9 in 240.2 innings pitched, only one win behind the league leader, a 20-year-old Al Spalding of the Boston Red Stockings, who would record a 3.36 ERA, second only to Zetlin in 257.1 innings pitched. And 19-year-old Bobby Matthews would go 6-1 in 169 innings pitched and a 5.17 ERA for the 8th place Fort Wayne Kekiongas. Matthews would pitch a shutout in the first ever National Association game against the Cleveland Forest Cities, who were led by future Hall of Fame third baseman Deacon White. In the 19th century game, defense was by far the most important aspect of the game, as players did not play with gloves and catchers did not use any sort of protective equipment. Catching was not for the faint of heart, as can be seen by this photo of longtime catcher Doug Allison's hands. Allison was a member of the 1871 Washington Olympics. In 1871, Mike McGarry of the Troy Haymakers would lead all catchers in fielding percentage with .897. Wes Fissler of the Philadelphia Athletics would lead all first basemen in fielding percentage with .972. Jimmy Wood of the Chicago White Stockings would lead all second basemen in fielding percentage with .887. Ezra Sutton of the Cleveland Forest Cities would lead all third basemen in fielding percentage with .795. Davey Force of the Washington Olympics would lead all shortstops with a fielding percentage of .844. And Fred Treacy of the Chicago White Stockings would lead all outfielders in fielding percentage with .918. This year, the stock and professional clubs will do as large a business as ever before, while the furor has spread among the amateur village clubs and throughout the rural districts to an extent never before known. It is here that the best results of baseball playing are to be developed. Chicago Tribune, Sunday, June 11th, 1871.